Yeah. Barakatah Yahweh. Barakatah Yahweh Shai. All praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh. Bahasham Yahweh Shai. Bahasham Rakakodash. Double honor to the apostles and elders, a great millstone, the elders in Connecticut, the bishops, the brothers in the four winds, preaching in truth and sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, Shalom, to the Israelite foreigners who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel and have come back to the fold. Shalom, to you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. This your brother Aram Yahawada with the lesson, and this is be like Jesus, right? Right, which we don't believe in actually saying that name under GMS, right? That's like when our ancestors was like they rather eat pork than speak Greek. And, it's almost like those same sentiments in a sense, but of course we're not just gonna eat pork for the sake of that. But it's just you know the Christians, or should I say Esau's Christianity, or even you Jake's, which is Esau's Christianity, will say be like Jesus. Well, Jesus is Greek, and the Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, when you go to the scriptures, he kept the law, which you so-called self-proclaimed Christians say that you want to be like Jesus, right? But the Jesus of the Bible, right? Not the fictitious one that you made up and you kept the law, right? So in order for you to be like him, you would have to keep the law. It'd be impossible for you to just say it's done away with, and now men can wear dresses and women can dress scampy, right? And men can be with men and women can be with women, and you could have, you could just do it thy will. It's impossible to be like Jesus, right? You cannot do what you will. Can't he even said it, not my will but the Father's will, right? Yeah, so this is Matthew chapter 8. I'm just go to 2. It says, and behold, there came a leper and worshipped him, right? Which is talking about Yahweh Shai, saying, Lord, if thus wilt, thus can make me clean, right? And this proves that these Edomites didn't want to give you the true understanding of this scripture, right? Because leprosy, right, is to be like a white person, right? Yeah, so this is Numbers chapter 12 verse 10. No, I'm going to go ahead and go 9, because the whole point is because it was the anger of the Lord, and the anger of the Lord Yahweh was kindled against them. That was against Miriam and against Aaron, because they were speaking against Moses, right? Was kindled against them, and he departed, and the cloud, which is the chariot, they call you so-called UFO, departed from off the tabernacle, and behold, Miriam became leprous, right? Like the man who wanted to be clean, he was leprous, right? White as snow. See, so when you turn leper, you get pale skin, right? Which what the so-called white man has, pale skin. The so-called white man is a clean leopard, right? It says and be and behold, she was leprous. And Aaron, right? And this is a key, identifying thing that this is not good, right? To be a clean, a leprous, either clean or and contagious, right? As a leprous is not good. Which these days Esau is pushing being leprous is beautiful, right? So and Aaron said unto Moses, "Alas, my Lord," right? Meaning that Moses was above Aaron. Lord meaning like overseer, right? Right? Because he wasn't saying that Moses was the Lord, like him saying as if he was the father or the son. He was just saying this. He was over him, overseer, right? My Lord, I beseech thee, right? I beg thee, lay not this, lay not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, right? Speaking against their brother for marrying a a heathen woman, right? They were speaking against this. But any child that come out of that heathen woman is going to be an Israelite child. Not to mention that the Lord set it up for it to be that way, right? You know, just so for the sake of the argument of now, when women or even these men say you can't be with other women. No, you just can't be worshiping their gods, right? Dedicating your strength unto a woman, right? That's not what you're to do. You're and Moses never strayed as far as giving his strength unto the Most High, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. So it says, I beseech, lay us not the sin upon us, wherein we have done foolishly, and wherein we have sinned. Let her not be as one dead, right? Of whom the flesh is half consumed when he cometh out from his mother's womb, like a newborn baby. When it comes out, especially uh, um, so-called, you know, uh, black babies, right? They always tell you could tell what their color is gonna be by their ear, their skin tone, by the ear, because the tips of their ear have their skin tone, but when they come out, it's kind of pale, right? So that's dealing with. That's why the Christian church didn't want to teach you that about the leprous, right? They were looking like a a white person basically, which is not good. It's a sin to be a so-called white person, which that's what they wanted to make the Lord to be, right? Who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ. They have him as a pale man, and it's a sin to look like that. Yeah. So back right here to Matthew 8, and now I'm gonna go 3. And Yahushai, right? Because the letter J is only 4,500 years old. It's newly created. We know that, right? Renaissance, rebirth of Esau, Giorgio Trissino, right? Put forth his hand and touched him, saying, I will. So the Lord told this man, hey, I will cleanse you, right? Be thus clean. And immediately his leprosy, right? What Miriam had, like a white person, pale skin, right? Was cleaned. So if it got clean, what happened? It got its pigment back, got its melanin back, right? And Yahushua saith unto him, see, thus tell no man, but go thy way, right? And this is the part where you got to understand it. The Lord, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, he's going to tell them to uphold the laws of Moses, right? Right? Go thy way, show thyself to the priest, and offer the gift that Moses, wait a minute, commanded for a testimony unto them. So let's see what that is. Let's see why that's keeping the laws, right? If you want to be like Jesus, right? Yeah, so this is Leviticus 13 and 8. Let's just go to 7. But if scab spread much abroad in the skin, going to be all over your body, after that he had been seen of the priest for his cleaning, he shall be seen of the priest again, right? And if the priest see that, behold, the scab spreadeth in the skin, then the priest shall pronounce him unclean, right? Because they were unclean leopards. The men that was speaking to Yahushua. It is a leprosy. When the plague of leprosy is in a man, then he shall be brought unto the priest, right? So if you're unclean, you got to be brought to the priest. But if you're clean again, you have to be brought to the priest, right? The priest has to come and see it both times, right? It says, and the priest shall see him, and behold, if it raising, being white in the skin, and it have turned the hairs white, right? Like blonde hair. And there be quick raw flesh, right? Being pale, just like it said that in Miriam said that Aaron said that her flesh was like a baby being born, like a raw flesh, like raw meat, like like how like white people look. So the Lord said that that's a sin. So why in the world would you make who the world even calls Jesus Christ a pale skinned leprous person when the Lord said that leprosy is a sin? I said raw flesh is risen, right? It is an old leprosy in the skin of his flesh, and the priest shall pronounce him unclean, and it shall be and shall be shut up for he is unclean. right? So you're supposed to be put away for 7 days, and then the priest can come see you again after every 7 days or so. But this is Yahushua saying, look, I made you whole. Go have the priest, and then just go do an offering, right? So that's keeping what? The law. For you, in order to be Christ-like, you have to keep the law, right? Right. So this is Leviticus 14 and 11. And the priest that maketh him clean, right? Because the Lord cleansed them. Then he told him to go present yourself to the priest, which in Leviticus 13, you had to, be seen by a priest, right? And so, and this is the part where the priest, you had to make an offering to the priest too. And if he's clean, shall present present the man that is to be made clean. So now the priest had to present him, right? And this is all the laws of for you to be Christ-like. I mean, it's crazy. And those things before Yahweh at the door of the tabernacle of the congregation, right? Because people like to, oh, this is the congregation, the church. The congregation are Israelites. It's nobody else. The congregation is for Israelites, by Israelites, right? And the priest shall take one he-lamb and offer him for a trespass offering, and the log of oil, and wave them for a wave offering before Yahweh. And he shall slay the lamb in the place wherein he shall kill the sin offering, and burn and the burnt offering in the holy place. For as the sin offering is the priest's, so is the trespass offering. It is most holy, right? So the priest has to slay your he-lamb, present it before the Lord, present it before all of Israel, and basically pronouncing you clean amongst all Israel. And that's basically, and then it's showing that your sins was clean, right? So this is all a thing that you do under Moses, which is actually technically, he's telling him to go make a sacrifice, right? But then you people act as if the Lord does not agree with doing these type of things. Yes, the Lord Yahushua, he done the sin, he made the sacrifice once and for all, forever, as far as that would, but mostly that's for the grace period, right? But we're gonna be made perfect in the kingdom. I mean, we're not gonna have to make sacrifice offerings of animals. The heathens will, right? But not it won't be for us. Not when the laws and statutes are put in our heart, our mind, and we're gonna be perfect, right? So we're not gonna make offering like that again. But you heathen will, right? But this proves that the Lord operates under the law. So for you to be like the law's done away with, and with all that, I want to give all praises and all honor and all glory unto Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Ba'asham, Rakakadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well and do well. Salutations to the Akim in the four winds, preaching the truth of sincerity, risking your lives more now than ever, the hopeful elect, Shalom to the Israelite foreigners who phenotype may look like another nation, but bloodline goes back to Israel and have come back to the fold through your father. To you sisters, you Akwathium, who listen and learn under your husband, which is your spiritual leader, with meekness and with silence. And Abba Babal.